Hi, Kenneth. You said that Marvel had been very subtle in the directives they gave you towards how it fit into Avengers. I mean, did you seek advice from the likes of Jon Favreau or anybody about making this film at all? And if so, what kind of advice did they give you? And did you speak to maybe Joss Whedon? And also, Chris, knowing that there was going to be an Avengers movie, did that affect how you played Thor? Did they give you a lot of advice about how to play him?
I did speak to John during our prep, and while John was doing Iron Man 2, I spoke to Robert Downey, who I'd worked with before, who was a very good friend, and I spoke to Joss, who also had spoken to me about Chris, and also spoke to me before he sort of joined the Marvel universe. And there's not much you can do except pass on instincts and feelings. The particularities of each film are so separate and so distinct. What you share is a knowledge of the immensity of it, and in John's case, a reminder, just take one step at a time, one thing at a time, and concentrate on what you're good at, and as I've always tried to do, surround yourself by talented people and try and keep up with them, and that's what you do with something like this, and visual effects and everything that come with it are new to you. So it's trying to, if you feel your skills are there as a storyteller, is to try and edit and direct what other people do. John said interestingly, though, however, and I don't know if this will end up being true, but he felt it was for him at that time. He said, once you've done one of these, he said, it's very hard to go back to a little movie. And he was right in the middle of being right in all the maelstrom of Iron Man 2. But there was this collegiate feeling, as there is with Joe Johnson. It's an unusual job to do, and so it's good to talk with people who've done it as well.
When I came on with Thor, there was certainly the knowledge that we would have Avengers in the future. But no, it didn't affect the way I was playing Thor. Thor was certainly what I had right in front of me, and in order to, I had to develop Thor in order to use him in Avengers. So it became about what I had, right there and then. Yeah.
And Tom, must bring you in. Do you know anything about an involvement in the Avengers at this point in time?
All I know is that it's being made.